to grow an existing business and achieve multi-unit expansion. When you franchise your business, a business owner, known as the franchisor, authorizes another individual known as the franchisees to open new location of their business using their trademarks and following their requirements, training, and system. The franchisee then oversees the day-to-day operation of that location independently according to the franchisor models. Your franchisees must follow the system requirements that you set in exchange for your training, ongoing support, and the continued license to operate under your trademarks. Franchisees will pay you fees in the form of an initial franchisees fees and ongoing royalties. Franchising is a way for individuals to invest in an existing business model and gain competitive advantage operating their own business. The business owner of franchisor licenses to franchisees the right to operate a business or to distribute goods or services for a specific period of time, and in return, the franchisees pays the franchisors a fee. This is usually comprises an initial pay and then regular ongoing fees. The franchisees is investing in a proven system with all the experience and knowledge of the franchisor on the hand that could be easier and quicker way to get return on investment than starting up a business from scratch. There are limitations. The franchisee will have to operate their business according to the rules and processes set out by the franchisor. After all, the tried and tested formula is what has made the business a success. Existing business model, a brand, operating system, and processes, marketing, strategy, training, and support. A franchisee who follows the rules can run their business for the length of the franchise term. It could be 3 years, 5 years, or longer. At the end of the term, the franchisor, you may be able to renew the franchise agreement, but this isn't always the case. Franchise success, good communication with a franchisor, and a great attitude to the business will really make a difference. Franchise's success is dependent on many things: the brand, business support, location, cost, and ultimately the franchisee's ability to manage and control the business. So let's proceed to the advantages of franchising. So number 1, the risk of business failures is reduced by franchising. Your business is based on a proven idea. You can check how successful other franchises are before committing yourself. Number 2, products and services will have already established a market share. Therefore, there will be no need for market testing. Number 3, you can use a recognized brand name and trademark. You benefit from any advertising or promotion by the owner of the franchise, which is the franchisor. Number 4, the franchisor gives you support, usually as a complete package including training, help setting up the business, a manual telling you how to run the business, and ongoing advice. Number 5, no prior experience is needed as the training received from the franchisor should ensure the franchisee establishes the skills and required to operate the franchise. And number 6, a franchise enables a small business to compete with a big businesses, more so than the independent small businesses, due to the full of support from the franchisor and network of the other franchisees. Number 7, you usually have a exclusive right in your territory. The franchisor won't sell any other franchises in the same territory. Number 8. Financing the business may be easier. Banks are sometimes more likely to lend money to buy a franchise with a good reputation. And number 9, you can benefit from communicating and sharing ideas with and receiving support from and other franchises in the network. And last, number 10, relationship with a supplier have already been established.
What are the disadvantages of franchising? What are the disadvantages of franchising? According to this website, www.franchiselaw.com, there are 5 main disadvantages. The first disadvantage is initial capital investment. Every new business, whether it's a franchise or an independent company, requires capital to start. Franchisors will have to invest their own capital at first to get their franchise off the ground. You also need to work with an experienced legal team to develop your franchise program, prepare your FTD, and set up your corporate structure. And the second disadvantage is ongoing capital investment. Although some companies claim they'll be able to start making money right away off their franchise system, that isn't necessarily the case. And the third disadvantage is time commitment. Every new business requires a time commitment from its owners, and franchising is no exception. You should plan to invest time and energy into franchise development, legal compliance, team building, marketing, education, and networking with franchise brokers. Control is fourth disadvantage. Unlike operating an independent business, franchisors may lose a little bit of control over their business when franchising. Good franchising agreements and solid FTDs can help franchisors retain control over their brand by creating operating territories for each franchise, setting guidelines, and establishing an approval process or franchising activities. Franchisors should plan a 5-year success plan when starting their franchise. Still, you should plan to occasionally have to deal with non-compliant franchisees. So it's important to consider the trade-offs before franchising your brand. And the last disadvantage is the legal regulation. When franchisors fail to comply with laws and regulations, the regulations that govern franchises at the federal and state level can become a liability. Franchisors can turn those regulations into assets, though by taking the right steps and working with a good legal team. The example of franchise business that originated in the Philippines. The first example is Mang Inasal. Mang Inasal is recognized as one of the most leading chicken inasal in the branded eat-out category in the Philippines. Being one of the most strategic business units of Jollibee Foods Corporation or JFC, Mang Inasal has been able to leverage on the existing system of JFC that ensures high-quality food and exemplary customer service. Building on the resources and success factors of JFC's business units, Mang Inasal has been successful to penetrate across strategic locations in the Philippine market. Mang Inasal now boasts of over 500 stores in the Philippines, 90% of which are franchised. The Department of Trade and Industry and Philippine Franchise Association or PFA recognized Mang Inasal as a Hall of Fame awardee as Outstanding Filipino Franchisee in the food and large-scale category. The restaurant was an instant success, opening close to 30 branches in just 8 years. By 2005, confident of the stability and brand recall of the business, he opened Mang Inasal for franchising, concentrating his efforts in Visayas and Mindanao, where Inasal is most popular. Franchise offers for Luzon soon followed. The primary reason for Mang Inasal's success is its wide array of Filipino comfort food, especially chicken inasal with its distinct taste that Pinoys have grown and continue to love. By 2009, only 6 years after the first branch opened, Mang Inasal had a store network of 100 stores. The next example is the Zago franchise, was the creation of an enterprising woman who got a degree in food science from the University of British Columbia in Vancouver, Canada in April 1999. Its first authorized franchise was awarded in October of 1999 in Manila, Philippines. Since then, Zago has grown into more than 200 stores located throughout the Philippines. The Zago franchise is actually termed the Zago Dealership Package in their website, and investing in this package will cost between 370,000 to 450,000 pesos. And the last example, which is the Master Siomai. Master Siomai began as Master Rated Foods back in 1999 as a company specializing in the production and distribution of processed meat such as ham, bacon, burger, patties, and siomai to its diverse clientele ranging from hotels and restaurants and marketplaces by 2007. The company ventured into food cart and franchising its siomai products under the brand name Master Siomai. Later on, the company became Master Siomai Hut Incorporation. Since its founding as a food cart franchising business in 2007, Master Siomai has become the country's leading manufacturer and distributor of some products. Contributing to the company's phenomenal success is its use of state-of-the-art innovative equipment which allows for a faster, safer, and more voluminous production. Having 800 outlets all over the Philippines, Master Siomai has amplified its reach to different types of markets. Now with over 900 outlets, their continued growth has paved the way for us in launching brand new products and franchising concepts.
Good day everyone, I'm Mobs Anbuhawe. The question I answered is question number 5, which is provide 3 examples of franchise businesses that originated from other countries. So the 3 examples of franchise businesses that I researched that originated from other countries are: first is Taco Bell, second is Hertz, and the last is Pizza Hut. First is Taco Bell. Taco Bell is one of the most successful restaurant concepts of the 20th century. Its history stretches back to the 1950s when Glenn Bell got his start in the Mexican food business between 1954 and 1955. Bell opened 3 Taco Tia stands which he later sold to his partners. After trying a different concept, El Taco Bell eventually opened the first Taco Bell in Downey, California in 1962. He franchised the Taco Bell concept in 1964 and it went on to become a global sensation. Today, Taco Bell is part of Yum! Brands Incorporation, which is the world's largest restaurant system with more than 48,000 KFC, Taco Bell, and Pizza Hut restaurants in more than 145 countries and territories. Taco Bell Performance. Taco Bell is the world's leading Mexican-style quick-service restaurant chain, serving more than 46 million consumers each day and reaching over 10.7 billion in sales in 2018. Menu items include tacos, burritos, nachos, and other specialty items with worldwide recognition and popularity. In a word, multi-branding, Taco Bell went public in 1970 and was acquired in 1978 by PepsiCo Incorporation, which spun off KFC, Pizza Hut, and Taco Bell, forming Tricon Global Restaurants Incorporation, the world's largest restaurant company with revenues in excess of 22 billion. Multi-branding means power and profits. So if you can think outside the band, you can make a run for the border. because there's nothing ordinary about it. Taco Bell has more taglines than a school playground, and satisfied consumers remember them. Second is Hertz. The Hertz Corporation, originally known as a rent-a-car corporation, was founded by a Chicago, Illinois native Walter L. Jacobs in 1980. This small car rental operation began with a dozen Model T Ford cars. Within 5 years, Jacobs' fleet expanded to 600 vehicles, generating annual revenues of approximately $1 million. John D. Hertz, owner of Yellow Truck and Coach Manufacturing Company, developed an interest in the brand, leading to him purchasing the company in 1923. After 3 years of ownership, John Hertz sold the rental car brand to General Motors Corporation in 1926. GM purchased the rest of Yellow Truck and Coach Manufacturing Company in 1943. Under the ownership of General Motors, the company released the first rental car charge card in 1926, opened its first rental car location at Chicago's Midway Airport in 1932, and introduced the first one-way rental plan in 1933. Hertz Drive Yourself system expanded services to Canada in 1938 and Europe or France in 1950. The Hertz Corporation, a subsidiary of Hertz Global Holdings Incorporation, is an American car rental company based in Estero, Florida, that operates approximately 12,000 corporate and franchisee locations both domestically and internationally. As one of the largest worldwide vehicle rental companies by sales, location, and fleet size, Hertz operates in 160 countries in North America, Europe, Latin America, Africa, Asia, Australia, the Caribbean, and Middle East, and New Zealand. The Hertz Car Corporation, also known for Fly Car Rental and the former Dollar Thrifty Automotive Group, which is now separated into the Thrifty Car Rental and Dollar Rent-A-Car brands. And the last one is Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut, one day in 1958, two enterprising college students, Frank and Dan Carney, borrowed $600 from their mom and opened a small pizza restaurant in their hometown in Wichita, Kansas. Frank and Dan Carney's secret of success was using only the freshest meat and vegetable toppings, with each pizza baked fresh to order. By December of the same year, they opened their second restaurant. By 1968, just 10 years later, they had opened over 300 restaurants. Today, Pizza Hut serves over 1 million pizza a day in more than 15,600 restaurants in 90 countries, making it the #1 pizza brand in the world. In the Philippines, Pizza Hut began in 1984. It is now the country's most popular pizza chain, serving Metro Manila and surrounding provinces, as well as Visayas and Mindanao, with its dine-in restaurants, delivery units, and express counters. The home of Pan Pizza has indeed come a long way. It is still delighting millions of customers with pizza that is like no other. No wonder it's the world's favorite. So why don't you take home to your loved ones one of our world's famous pizzas today? Pizza Hut's secret of success. The reason behind Pizza Hut's success all over the world is its steadfast belief and uncompromising drive in providing customers the best in terms of product quality, service, cleanliness, and value. Pizza Hut pizzas are made with fresh dough, baked daily, and smothered with our very own Pizza Hut special tomato sauce, tender meat toppings, crunchy vegetables, and a double layer of 100% pure imported mozzarella cheese. Service is an attitude in Pizza Hut. Crew members are trained to make customers feel appreciated. Customers are treated with attentiveness, respect, and enthusiasm. Cleanliness is a must in Pizza Hut, as much as giving customers the best value for their money. The equation of Pizza Hut's secret for success sum up to customer total satisfaction. In 1989, Pizza Hut started its delivery service through its restaurant-based delivery, or RBD, units located in Quad Park Square, Greenbelt or Makati City, and Delta, Quezon Avenue, West Avenue or Quezon City. The growing demand for delivery prompted the opening of the first delivery and carry-out Delco unit in Green Hills, San Juan in 1990. Another creation of Pizza Hut is the Slice unit, which catered to customers who want to avail of quick food service. This was conceptualized precisely for people on the go, individuals who want to eat pizza without the usual waiting time. Again, the three examples of franchise businesses that originated from other countries are Taco Bell, Hertz, and Pizza Hut. That's all. Thank you.
Mr. Donut started in 1955 from the street of Boston, USA, and reached the Philippines in 1982. Today, Mr. Donut is the one of the fastest growing food brands in the country. Currently, we have over 2,000 shops nationwide. Mr. Donut sells thousands of donuts and other baked products each day and continuously brings smiles to millions of Filipinos. How to franchise Mr. Donut? So we have a shop type. It is takeout booth, takeout shop, or dine-in shop. Franchise fee. We have 50,000 pesos on any shop type. It shall entitle you for a 2 years contract with Mr. Donut, non-refundable and non-transferable. Total investment cost. It is a franchise fee, showcase cost, uniform or 2 set, small wares, POS tablet, initial product inventory. Investment cost may vary depend on the type of shop. Security deposit not yet included. Advantages of Mr. Donut franchise business. It is a well-known international food brand. It requires low capital investment. Easy to operate, no cooking, no refrigeration requirements. Low space requirement, at least 4 square meter for cart space. Strong TV advertisements, effective sales promotion. Training supports on your store's operations. Ocular expansion and evaluation of the proposed sites. Subsidy allowance. Continuous product development. Preferred location. Heavy pedestrian foot traffic location are valid choices for a Mr. Donut outlet. Examples of which are jeepney, tricycles, or bus terminal, public market, shopping malls, groceries, school, canteen, churches, lobbies for office building, and etc. Contact details. So this is the contact.